The water many in Montgomery County depend on depends on the power working properly. But two recent massive outages have exposed what some customers call a critical weakness in the city of Dayton's water system. Montgomery County calls it, quote, dangerous and potentially deadly. The I-Team uncovers the multi-million-dollar answer some feel it will take to keep the water flowing.
Tonight, an I-Team exclusive.
In all videos, he's inappropriately touching her.
And there's times where he's kissing her on the cheek or forehead, rubbing her where he shouldn't.
The daughter of these parents is just one of the little girls the community has come to know as the Springboro 88.
We were able to identify 88 female first grade students who had some type of physical interactions with Mr. Hopkins.
Now, as their former gym teacher faces criminal charges related to alleged sexual contact with those girls, tonight the I-Team looks at a law dozens of other states have to see if it could help prevent these types of allegations here in Ohio.
Getting an Amazon package you did not order may seem harmless, but it could actually be a scam that can compromise your personal information.
And you'd be surprised at how sophisticated the scammers can be.
Pay attention to this I-Team consumer alert, how to keep your identity safe, and what to do if you become a brushing scam victim.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Those monumental words spoken by Miami Valley native Neil Armstrong would change history.
It was a bigger-than-life event.
But 50 years after the moon landing, Armstrong's Ohio story was far from over. Tonight, we travel just south of Dayton.
They would say, is that Neil Armstrong?
To the place where the first man on the moon settled into a quiet life, becoming a permanent fixture in Ohio's legacy.
3, 2, 1, 0. Booster ignition. And liftoff of Discovery.
50 years ago this week, Wapakoneta native Neil Armstrong became the first man to walk on the moon.
The surface is fine and powdery.
That one moment in history would go on to inspire so many here in the Miami Valley.
That to me was what really cinched the deal of me continuing with science.
From simply wanting to be a military pilot, maybe being an astronaut someday.
Tonight, the moon landing that led to a generations-long Ohio space legacy. It's one of the Memorial Day tornado's lasting lessons.
My wife just screamed, "Kevin, stop, that's it." I'm going 60 miles an hour on the freeway.
Knowing where you are at all times can play a key life-saving difference.
It's time to pay attention.
Tonight, see if you can pass Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist McCall Breitag's Whiteboard Challenge as she arms you with the tools you need to keep you and your family weather safe. Tonight, the I-Team uncovers new information on the FBI's long-running investigation inside Dayton City Hall. A document trail, including the beginning of an investigation that's already produced 1 guilty plea and 4 federal criminal cases.
It's hell for them because they don't know how long it's going to go on.
Now, insiders answer some of the public's biggest questions.
The government has very powerful and intrusive techniques.
As the I-Team digs deeper into this latest chapter of the Dayton Corruption Probe.
As an EF4 tornado rocked Dayton on Memorial Day night, that sound did not sound in the city.
I can't ever recall hearing sirens.
City leaders said there's a good reason residents have not heard siren sound for 2 decades.
And it made fiscal sense to get rid of them.
Storm Center 7 investigates the City of Dayton's decision not to continue not using warning sirens.
In just the last 4 years,
And I'm going to miss them every day the rest of my life.
wrong-way crashes have killed more than a dozen people here in the Miami Valley.
The trauma is so far-reaching.
Tonight, the I-Team travels the routes where some of the crashes happened, and then we reverse our video to see if the state's meeting its own wrong-way crash prevention standards.